In 2010, a man and his crew started a podcast on the internet, but they were distracted by real life for a challenge they couldn't commit to. This crew promptly escaped from real life to the internet. Today, still wanted by real life, they survive as podcasters of fortune. If you are bored, if nothing else can excite you, and if you can find them, maybe you can listen to Attack of the Awesome.
I'm Peter Fool!
I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh yeah!
Hello! Welcome to Attack of the Awesome, where smoking marijuana is fun. Oh, shoot, that's not our tagline. Our tagline is we're Attack of the Awesome, where we make geeky and nerdy look awesome. That's what it was. God, I don't know why.
Yeah, but
Why did I think?
wouldn't marijuana initially make it awesome anyway?
Yes.
Because everything's more awesome with marijuana.
Exactly, and I just had that on my mind. I was thinking about, I've been listening to Queen lately, and I just found out that if you listen to Another One Bites the Dust by Queen backwards, you can hear it's fun to smoke marijuana. So it's like the devil speaking.
Well, what I find
Now
interesting
people
is that
actually
if
gonna
you
go
listen
and
to
fight.
Bohemian Rhapsody backwards, you just get high.
I should actually do that sometime.
And now I'm going to try both after this show.
Yes. Yes, it is fun to smoke marijuana. But anyways, I'm your host, Scooter Mike, and this is the big damn 30th episode. Yes, 2 years in the making, and now we reached our 30th. God, it takes so long to make so many episodes. But it's gonna be worth it with this episode. Our co-hosts today are, of course, Gomer.
Yo, how's it hanging, people? As far as me, well, you can actually see mine from space, so you can pretty much see how I'm hanging today.
Yeah. Rosenhacker. Zia Rosenhacker.
I am doing good. Just preparing to move soon.
Ah. Good luck with that.
Yep. Going to Chicago.
Ah, yes. Chicagoland.
Oh, yes.
And today we have a special guest co-host tonight. She is Casey K, also known as Miss Nightmare.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank
And
you
I
for
must say,
having me.
the nickname is a bit of a misnomer because you do not look like a nightmare. Because you have no horns. See?
It's before Elm Street. I mean, before Christmas, not Elm Street.
Ah.
Although Nightmare Before Elm Street would be the best crossover ever.
It would be. And last but not least, I got introduced to the guest of this episode, and he is the second person to be featured on the podcast 3 times. The first time was being Brad Jones being on the podcast 3 times, and everybody should know who he is. There's no introduction involved with this. He is the nostalgia man, Doug Walker.
Nostalgia critic, thank you very much.
Well, excuse me, princess.
For someone who doesn't need an introduction, you get the introduction incredibly wrong.
Yeah, you did, man. Nostalgia Man sounds like a rejected Mega Man boss.
We'll get to that because this is a reference to that when it comes up. Yeah. Oh man, all right. Introductions are out of the way. Let's get into the first short segment of today in geek history. Today is obviously August 12th, 2012. Today in geek history, a bunch of birthdays today, actually. Quite a few birthdays. On this day in 1907, Joe Besser, who briefly replaced Shemp in the Three Stooges, born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Cool.
But like how we forgot that Stooge, I will probably forget his birthday too. So that's good to know.
Yeah.
Nice witty commentary. 1931 on this day, William Goldman, who sometimes wrote as S. Morgenstein Stern, God, I can't talk today, is born in Chicago, Illinois, and he wrote The Princess Bride.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
I'll tell him hi because I live in Chicago. I have no idea where he lives, but I'll stalk him.
There you go.
1949, Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits, composer of scores such as The Princess Bride and more, is born.
So
Well,
everyone that
I
worked
like
on The
that
Princess
tonight.
Bride has a birthday today.
I guess so. And lastly, 2 years ago today, Verizon officially released the Droid 2. That was weird. Okay. Who cares about the Droid 2? Like, who has a droid?
Was
I
there a
don't.
Droid 2 in Princess Bride?
No, obviously not.
No. Then
So
I
you
don't
can't
care.
play it on a Droid 2 or something.
Yes. So that's the 3 birthdays and a random phone-related thing for Today in Geek History. Now let's move on to the next segment known as Around the Web, where we talk about what we've seen around the web, whether it's a video, a song, or something that was completely awesome in general. And Gomer, would you like to start it off?
Actually, yes, I would. The past couple of days, I don't remember if I've mentioned them on the show before, but if either way, I'm mentioning them now. I'm really digging the game Grumps with JonTron and Ego Raptor. They're getting close to the end of their Mega Man 7 run, which obviously, me being a big Mega Man fan, of course I'm going to watch that one. And I've just started their Pokemon Emerald series, and they're a hoot. And also, for those who keep up with people on my site, Lacey Green had been on a hiatus for a few weeks after some really, really deep shit was happening to her and all of that. And and she's finally back making videos. She's got her new Sex Plus video up on YouTube on her site and also on my site, rtgomer.com, which also
Awesome.
you can find this very show there as well.
Thanks for the plug.
Just for that, I will not go there to that website that I can't remember, so it's probably best that. Well, then again, I just want to hear it again so I don't go there.
Uh-huh. uh,
Seriously.
but yeah.
Rosenhacker?
Frozen.
Do we have Rosen?
Rosen!
Did he disappear? What the hell?
Oh.
Uh,
Frozen.
are
Oh
you
my
kidding me?
Jared.
Is being sodomized by wait, where's he at? L.A. Something stereotypical for L.A.
What?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, we're
Har.
just.
We were about to speculate what you were
I
about to be
will be
sodomized
so
by.
glad when I finally move and have some quiet.
Yeah.
So, it's your turn to provide what you've seen around the web.
All right, since I am going to give it to my good friend Tony Goldmark, aka Some Jerk with a Camera. He is another one of us reviewer types talking about Disneyland and various Disneyland attractions, rides, movies based on rides, etc. Mainly doing this by filming on location, and he is utterly hilarious.
And one of the largest hams I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You could carve them up for Thanksgiving dinner for 2 years straight.
With occasional special guest
I've
Weird Al
seen his
Yankovic.
videos. They were pretty good.
Ah.
Oh, you seen his videos?
I think I have. This is the guy. He does like he did like Disney attractions. Didn't he do like Captain EO? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Yep, that was him.
Yeah, he did Captain EO.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I remember that being pretty funny actually.
Well, that's good.
Awesome.
That's good to know.
Tony, I hope you're listening to this.
Yeah. Let's see, Casey, do you have anything?
Home, here, for those watching the video at home, here is the link to the show.
Oh, yeah.
You can also on reviewtopia.net and geekvision.tv.
Okay. Anyways,
And-
that all?
I thought you said something with me.
Yeah, do you have anything? Have you seen around the web?
What I've seen around the web. I gotta think first. I've seen a lot around the web.
Anything popping?
I think there's one that pops into my head recently. This is for a little sketch show called Call It What You Like, where pretty much random skits, they can be funny, they can be serious. It's created by another reviewer known as Spazmaster, and they're very fun, hilarious to watch. He recently has managed to put a short film onto his site on his Blimp page called The Green Ribbon, a short film he did for college, which is very
well
short,
done.
very interesting, and I think that would be my interesting take on the web.
Yes, thank you for that. I
Keep
should.
in mind,
problem.
Spazmaster is not to be confused with Spaz Fox, even though they live in similar parts of the country.
Yes.
That every time.
Yes. So. All right. So my turn. As I referenced before about Nostalgia Man, Gomer said it sounded like a what now?
A rejected Mega Man Robot Master idea.
Well, I found a video on YouTube that takes Mega Man, Mega Man, mind you, Gomer, and the video known as Doug's 50 impressions in 50 seconds. This person took that video of Doug's and kind of goes in tune with a Mega Man tune,
Oh, sweet.
and it's called Nostalgia Man. And actually, I'll let you guys watch it right now. It's only a minute long. It won't take any longer. It's pretty cool.
For whatever reason, I don't know why, like the 50-second or the 50 impressions in 50 seconds, like people love doing fan videos where they just take like whatever one sound I made and they just make like a whole musical out of it or something like
Yeah.
that. And I think they did one with Castlevania, and yeah, I think I might have seen one or two Mega Mans with it, possibly. And they're always funny. They crack me up. I like when they also get the clip of me dancing from the Little Nemo review, and they'll throw that in.
I've seen that
it's
one.
pretty fun.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Okay, and I'm about to reveal about just how deep my knowledge of Mega Man goes. Which is actually rivaled only by people like Andrew Dickman. Within 5 seconds, I was able to recognize the tune they used and from what game. From what game.
Ooh.
Really?
It is from Mega Man 9, Concrete Man.
Way to go, Gomer.
I will not applaud that. I will simply shake my head in shame for you.
I told you he's a Mega Man fan. And before I end the segment, I always ask the guest what they have seen around the web.
The one that you're talking to me, right?
Yes, I'm referring to you.
Just making sure. Yeah, the one that I really like, I think it's a little old now. It might be about a week or two old, but I really like. If anyone's ever seen Golden Tusks stuff, he's the guy who he put lyrics to famous movie themes like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and Star Wars and stuff.
Yeah.
And he did the Dark Knight, and literally like every single beat. You know how fast that's like a really fast theme.
Mhm.
And every single beat in there, he put a word to. There's like a lyric for every single beat, and I think it's really his best one. Here's a link to it. And he just cracks me up, and I think his stuff's really unbelievable, and it takes a while to make, but when they come out, I think they're just gold. I think they are so freaking funny, and it's one of those you have to watch a couple times because the lyrics just go by so fast, but it's worth it. It is just so damn funny.
Huh. Awesome. And that is the round the web. Let's get into the Attack of the News, where we talk about what is happening in the geek world of movies / TV, video games, and other random nerdy news. And since Doug left off with a movie-related video, I should go first with movie news. And this topic for this episode is remakes. And this
Isn't it always remake?
it's always, but this is a special case of remake news. First off, Short Circuit.
Really?
Wait. Remake Short Circuit. I remember hearing about that before.
There is a Short Circuit remake.
Oh dear.
It'll star a preteen actress and aims to be family-friendly movie about modern war.
How will you do that?
This has to be
I
a
don't know,
joke.
was the original really that not family friendly? I mean, did the robot, did Giant Number 5, swear up a storm? Motherfucking Stephanie, what the fuck?
I don't. And the director attached to it is Tim Hill, who you may know for the Chipmunk movies, as well as Hop.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm there.
Oh, my.
Oh, man. Let's see. Trying to see. He says that the thing that makes it so relevant is that we live in this age of robots, particularly when it comes to war. We have drones that are fighting for us, do all these jobs men and women don't want to do, and that's what makes this so interesting. Things like this moment in the story when Johnny realizes he's going to be disassembled and contemplates death and whether he's right to terminate someone else.
This is the guy who directed the Chipmunks, right? That doesn't sound like ideas and theories that come from the guy who directed the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I know, yeah. I mean, I was
It's
reading. I was like, really?
That
He
sounds.
also
That sounds
apparently
deep.
directed Garfield too.
Oh, that's right.
Just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
And also when speaking about the new look, he says he definitely wanted similar to the original, but it needs to have a modern touch. He says
I don't know.
He says, I'm tempted to go back and grab the original, but I think it has to be closer to what modern design actually is. There are computer models and labs developing real machines like this. Well, we want to do something like that. We got to find that balance between something fierce and something endearing. The original was cute, but no one was threatened by it.
Okay, in the first one, he had a fucking laser cannon on his back. Cute as he may be, I would be threatened by that.
We have to have some credibility to the story about a robot who comes to life, falls in love with women, and does not want to be torn apart.
Right.
Great. I mean, And also, doesn't anyone remember Short Circuit 2? He pretty much went dark.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
He went
yeah.
punk.
so do you
Mood whiplash from hell.
so do you think Hill can pull off a worthwhile remake of Short Circuit?
No.
We'll just have to
Fuck
find
no.
out.
I'm not
I think
sure.
the story's just been done to death about something that comes to life, and they have to keep it a secret in the big bad government. I mean, I don't know how many new, twists we can throw on it, but yeah, even though the movie's not even made yet, I'll just say it sucks.
All right. Next up is Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich are working on Independence Day 2.
Oh dear.
Wait, what? What? I thought I had heard rumors of something like this, but it's like, this is an actual thing?
Apparently it
Oh,
is.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have a 2013 3D re-release of Independence Day, but yeah, they're working on Independence Day 2.
Will Smith is gonna fight the chick with the dick from Stargate.
Oh, and since you mentioned Stargate, they do want to make Stargate sequels as well.
They should just keep. I hear the show is so much better. They should just keep doing the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm-
I don't.
I would expect maybe an Independence Day sequel, maybe in the early 2000s, but now
Yeah.
most of the actors are old, and also if they're gonna get new cast members, we're gonna get the new generation, and I have a bad feeling they might cast Justin Bieber.
Just,
It's my
no.
prediction.
Hell.
Only if his character gets killed at some point in the story.
Yeah.
At
I
least
mean,
he gets killed in an episode of CSI.
that was a glorious moment. But yeah, I've got nothing else to say about it. Just they've been planning this out for a while, and they are finally going forth with the plans. He-Man, Masters of the Universe reboot.
This I heard about. It's being done with a guy who did the Justin Bieber movie.
Yeah, John M. Shu. He also did the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie as well.
Hmm.
Is it a show or a movie that they're doing?
A movie.
As long as they still have Frank Langella as Skeletor, I'm good.
And pink Cadillacs. No pink Cadillacs.
You can't have He-Man without the Cadillac. That was essential to the plot.
Yeah, okay.
I can just imagine Skeletor on the phone with his agent. Look, Bob, you've got to get me. Got to get me out of this movie. It's gonna be terrible. It's the guy who did the big Justin Bieber movie. No, I know it's gonna make a lot of money.
I think they should have Justin Bieber as Skeletor. That would be interesting.
Oh.
He already sort of has the voice.
Oh, the only thing I'm gonna picture with Skeletor, they might make him CGI.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that because they're usually doing the live action CGI crap these days, so they might do some CGI in the movie. I don't know.
Well, isn't Justin Bieber already CGI? So I figure it would make sense.
Uh,
Yeah.
I feel like
Happy and girls, you're
rapper.
up with the fake with a fake. Wait, is he legal? Because that actually helps my determination. Because if he's legal, he's a man. If he's not legal, he's still a boy.
I
He's
don't.
like 18 at this point.
I think. Yeah, I think he
Maybe
did.
they could give him a wig and he could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you fall in love with a fake man. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go off in the corner and I'll go pictures of Samus Aran and nothing but her Zero suit.
Yeah. So they're just like they're getting underway, and Sony, they're just at Sony, and they're in high gear for it. They're excited, and yeah, don't know what to say about it. I'm just speechless.
Hmm.
Oh, now we go into TV news briefly here. There are two competing Silence of the Lambs prequel TV series.
Two.
There's more.
There's there's two competing Silence of the Lambs prequel TV series. One made
I
by
would watch that if there one of the episodes was just a guy putting duct tape over the mouths of lambs.
Oh my god.
It would be an advertising.
Well, that's exactly what it says on the tin. The Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, just have a picture of a sheep with duct tape around its mouth.
There you go.
Like, for a while, when I was 5, that's what I thought it was.
I just to let you know, NBC's doing one called Hannibal, and Lifetime is doing one as well. NBC's Hannibal is pretty much Hugh Dancy plays a FBI agent, Will Graham, in the stories that act as prequels to the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs. And the Lifetime one will feature the early days of Clarice.
Ooh.
Huh.
Well, wait. You said Grace's Lifetime. That's interesting, but not surprising, considering it's Lifetime.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
Lifetime does
Lifetime,
more.
I mean, I haven't watched it in a while, but from what I remember, it's mostly just women going, "Oh my god, the evil man!" And yeah, that's about it.
Well,
Pretty much.
well, currently Lifetime's more about the sappy, dopey, romancy type stuff nowadays. From what
Yeah.
I've seen.
So someone still watches Lifetime, huh?
No,
Yeah.
that's only when I glanced for channels. I'm like, it showed commercial of a soapy romance. I'm like,
Move on. And I saved the best. I saved the best for last, and this is just mind blowing. We're in the sewer now. We're really in the sewers now because new Garbage Pail Kids film in development.
ah,
Yep.
oh dear.
You know, I'll take it because they just can't get any worse than the one they put out. Anything they do will be an improvement, so I can't be that angry at it because I just can't see it getting any worse or lower.
Hmm.
You got a point.
My guess. Well, one thing I can guess, Garbage Pail Kids might be CGI because the makeup from the old original movie doesn't really hold up at all.
Yeah, it was just pretty
Nothing
much.
in the original movie holds up at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just
All right. Well, apparently Michael Eisner's current outfit, the Tournet Company, is financing and producing the development of the new film based on the card and sticker set. Never heard of the company.
Wait, Eisner's attached to this thing?
I guess so. It says Michael Eisner's company, our new current
Oh
outfit.
god, no.
wait,
Oh, no.
Michael Eisner, the man who almost destroyed Disney. Michael Eisner.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm reading.
We're doomed.
Not him. He
That
brought us
man
home
could
on
find
the range.
any way to make anything worse.
Eh.
Uh, the directing. Whoa, wait. The director's name is Pez. P-E-S. Pez. The hell? I never heard of this guy.
Pez?
Pez. What the fuck?
Like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
They lift up his head, some candy come out of his neck. Just
Hmm.
he's actually a commercial director apparently. So I don't know. Garbage Pail Kids coming soon to a theater near you.
oh boy.
That's the movie news. Gomer, why don't you go ahead with the video game news?
All right. Well, first one I've got up here on my list right here. Microsoft confirms a new Xbox. There was some significant speculation spread out over the past few years, and Microsoft has finally come out and said, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna have a new Xbox as well." And this was along with a whole bunch of other things they were talking about. Is like the part of the quote is if I can find that real quick. Here it is. We decided it was time to do something new and bring the best from each of those and put them together and release it right in time for the new wave of products that we could have coming out with Windows 8. By the way, that was all without a goddamn comma. Ugh.
Wow.
With the new version of Office, with the new Windows Phone, and the new Xbox, which of course made people go, wait, new Xbox, really? And after the publication of that particular story, Microsoft issued a statement. Xbox 360 has found new ways to extend the console lifestyle by introducing controller-free experiences with Kinect and reinventing the console with a new dashboard and new entertainment content partnerships. We are always thinking about what is next for our platform and how to continue to defy the lifestyle convention. So take that what it will. It sounds like it is. They're going to have a new Xbox along with, naturally, the Wii U and the PlayStation 4 coming out. So console wars all coming in. And speaking of the
Wait, shouldn't?
PU, huh?
No, I was gonna say, if they were going to make a new Xbox and uh, system, shouldn't they have announced that from E3?
You would think.
Yeah, it was just
Some
like,
people don't
yeah.
always do that.
Hmm.
But
I'm
yeah.
still waiting
And
for Atari 2.
Uh,
and speaking of that, if you say the words "that's fucked" and don't enunciate very well, it'll pick it up as Xbox.
what?
It's a fun fact.
Huh?
Seriously, we I did that on total accident one night. My roommate and I were sitting there. I said, "That's fucked," and then the little menu on the Xbox came up. With all this other stuff. We're like, "Wait, what?" So
Oh wow.
Wow.
it's fun. It's fun to play with that and see what actually will work with it. There are others. That was just the first one that came to mind. Uh, and this one, which was posted back on the 3rd, so it's about 10 days, almost 10 days old as of this recording. Okay, 9 days old. Electronic Arts announced it's suing Zynga, Zynga, alleging social gaming developer was guilty of copyright infringement for making The Ville a quote unmistakable copy of its own The Sims Social. Full text of the complaint is available online, which you can go and look it up. You can find the story on GameSpot with the link there. So gamers can make their own assessments of the validity. I swear I can speak of EA's claims.
Zynga does
So
not make games. They make knockoffs of games.
yeah, it's like, and they have a screenshot on it, and it does look kind of similar, but I don't think it doesn't look like you can bitch slap. I don't recall ever being able to actually outright bitch slap somebody in any Sims game that I've played. But,
Hmm.
so EA's taken Zynga to court over this,
Interesting.
Huh.
and that is me for this week.
That was Gomer with the video game news. Now we hand it off to Rosenhacker, and I think, based upon what I've heard, is Casey's random nerdy news.
All right. So what I have first, actually have a bit of movie news. Apparently, Bill and Ted 3 is in development with both Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, ready to star.
Yep.
Hell yes.
Yep. Oh, he said yes. Yeah.
And
Yes.
also,
I-
the director is apparently, it was written by the original writers of the first two movies, and the director is the guy who did Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. Yep.
This should be interesting.
So it sounds like
They can
all
make
the
the
ass.
third movie when they're like old and gray. I wouldn't care. If it has the original Keanu Reeves in it and the original Bill, whoever that other guy is, I'm totally on board. I say dig up George Carlin just to have him in it. It's
Oh.
worth it that much.
I mean, there's been news about this speculating for years, and they're like, what are they gonna do with George Carlin? He's dead. What should Rufus be back or something like that? And then like, I don't know. Should
Keanu Reeves would get so many brownie points. Like I would suddenly start to look at him as a respectable actor if he would do Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah.
Just so I can be like, okay, he has a good sense of humor. This is unbelievable.
Apparently,
yes.
apparently it would
maybe
take
one
place
of
as if they're in their lives today. So, all right. Next up, how many people have seen the movie Aliens?
Who hasn't?
I have not. Wait, yeah, I have.
I
Right,
can't say that, but I'm familiar with it. So
Really, nobody with Aliens?
Does it count? I've seen pieces of it and know what it is without seeing it.
Close enough. Well, the mech suits from the movie Aliens are getting closer to reality with, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, the Kuratas.
ooh,
It's basically a giant mech suit that is widely available for home distribution.
nice.
If you have $1.3 million lying around.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ka-ching.
Oh yeah. This is what.
It's a 12-foot tall, 9,000 almost 10,000 pound robot suit that's voice controlled and apparently uses the Xbox Kinect sensor in order to pick up your gestures and facial expressions.
Wow.
And it is. They even gave it non-lethal weapons.
I just jizzed
They allow it
looking
to
at this.
launch. They give it a rocket launcher that shoots water cannons and a Gatling gun that fires BBs.
Holy crap.
And for the
Yeah,
mere
I've
price
seen-
of $1
Like a
million.
mech warrior come to life.
I've seen
Okay,
like
we
a
all-
Dr. Holocaust talk about this thing from his Twitter.
See,
Okay,
I
we need one of
believe
these,
that-
so we need to get, let's see, there's what, 4 of us, 13, 26, 26 plus 26 is, damn, I can't math.
Oh, jeez.
Donate $1.3 million to us, and we'll all get them, and we'll, like, raise hell.
I don't think we would get a lot of money to purchase one of these things. I mean, what are you going to do once you purchase one?
Yeah.
Oh, hell, that'll be like my at-home vehicle. Shit. I'll like store it across the street in this little grassy field on the apartment complex property. And when I want to go downtown, I just hop in, go down.
It goes about
Be hilarious.
10 kilometers an hour, so it's not that fast, but it's still something.
Yeah.
Mm.
At the very least, I make it to the local disc replay.
And from what I can tell, it seems like it's pretty fuel efficient.
Huh.
Yes, and finally, in the mother of all irony news, how many people here have watched The X-Files?
Yes.
I
And
watched maybe a episode or two.
I know where you're going with this. I read it.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yep,
about. You
apparently
showed me
Team
this the other day.
Gillian or Gillian?
What, Gillian Anderson is bisexual?
I was actually going to say that she's apparently moved in with David Duchovny.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
And for some reason, that is just endlessly fun to me.
Oh, jeez.
And I like that.
Yeah. Casey, do you have any news that you wanted to bring up?
Anything I have brought up with anything with films, well, there is one thing with television. Has anyone heard of the series Face Off?
Not
The series?
series.
No, I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
No, I meant on Sci-Fi, a TV series called Face Off.
Oh,
Never
you
heard
mean
of
the
it.
show Makeup Effects?
I can see that the new third season's gonna be up on the 21st of this month, I think. Basically, for those of you who really don't know, it's a show. It's pretty much a competition show where they compete in special challenges to make special effects makeup, which last season was very interesting. I'm curious of what this season will bring. Because I've seen a lot of different types of special effects makeup. It's very interesting to see. Because the challenge, you have to complete their challenge in less than 3 days. And usually it takes much longer for special effects makeup artists. But for 3 days, for them to get a lot of stuff done, it's impressive.
Wow.
Wow.
Hmm
Okay. So yeah, that is it for the attack of the news. And that's a lot of hearing for you guys listening and watching this. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with the weird news.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
You're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars!
bad deal.
Cars that break down!
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
it's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker!
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed!
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass!
you heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass!
Bring your tray.
Bring your title!
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her!
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
take a hike
to Big Bill Hell.
home of challenge pissing!
That's right.
Challenge pissing!
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
You get no down payment.
don't wait!
Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off!
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off!
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check!
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell!
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest
And exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
guaranteed!
Oh boy. If you're from Baltimore listening to this and watching this, that commercial there kind of offended you, didn't it? Sorry about that, but I'm definitely not buying a car from Big Bill Hells at all. That's for sure. And
I don't care what was selling. I'm buying it.
That was from the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's still if that car rental whatever place is open still. Somebody should go to Baltimore and find out if Big Bill Hills is still there.
Actually, yeah, Omega, you live in Baltimore. Why don't you look it up for us?
So yeah, welcome back, and we're gonna hop into the weird news. And boy, do I have some good stuff.
Uh-oh.
I got a wild card here before we get to the main theme of the weird news. So here's a wild card, and it's actually local to Illinois. The title says, "Testicle-eating fish found in Illinois lake." Illinois
Oh.
lake.
Oh, I remember reading
Well,
one.
if you had to be in an Illinois lake, you'd eat your cock balls too, really.
I've seen in Piranha 3D.
Well,
I was gonna say be grateful it was a piranha going into a woman's hot pocket. That's for sure.
Oh!
whoa. I was gonna
That
say
has
that.
happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, well, this article is kind of a month old, so I should rephrase the article. 2 months ago, a fisherman reeled in what thought to be a piranha from the waters of the Illinois lake. Upon further upon further looking at it, the fish had human-like teeth, which is odd, and it was called a pacu. In New Guinea, the pacu is known as a ball cutter
Oh,
Yeah.
for its habit of biting
No.
for its habit of biting off the testicles of local fishermen and then leaving them
Who
to
wants
bleed
pork
to death.
Better for dinner.
how specific.
Since the first pacu was caught, there have been reports of at least one other pacu, which weighed up to 55 pounds to a minute pout. It's believed the fish had been aquarium pets and were illegally dumped into the lake.
Oof.
Who would breed things like this?
Oh,
Sure sounds
actually, it
like a
has.
crazy Batman villain or something.
Yeah. Or like the Joker smiling fish from one episode.
Yeah. I don't think
Like
he
that.
trained it for that, but I bet if he heard this news story, he'd be like, "Oh, damn! I wish I thought of that."
But actually, those that happened. Like when I lived up in New York, right on the bottom of boats, there would be like zebra-like um, algae on the boats because that was brought in, I think, from China or Japan, and from like trading ships that always came by, the river where I lived, and usually we got those types of things that we usually say, and then there were also I think way up in Lake Compounds Lake, the theme park, they had like snakeheads
Uh-huh.
in there. Yeah, usually that's what happens. International smuggling. We get random shit every time.
Yeah, well,
You know, that made me think of snake heads, slither, slither, snake heads, eat them up, yum.
that was random.
And if
To
anybody gets the reference, I will personally give you an e-cookie.
Okay, so if you got
Hmm.
that reference, you get a cookie from Gomer. Um, with further reading the article, the lake superintendent uh, is being really risky with the whole PAC-U and the lake, and they're like he's worrying about how people are gonna swim in the lake and allowing children to do the same, and other than visitors doing the popular summer swimming spot were able to do so, and so, but the thing is, this is good news, at least, because this tropical fish will be able to survive in Illinois' cold weather, so by next year all this nuttiness will be over with.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope. PAC-U 3D. Coming soon?
As long as they stay in Illinois and don't come over here to fucking Indiana.
Oh,
Or South Carolina.
and that was the wild
I know
card.
they're gonna come to LA, so.
Yeah. That was the wild card weird news. Now, the theme of the weird news I have here is pretty much vending machines and food. So,
Vending machines. Yes, the weirdest one I've heard of so far. I think everybody's heard of this one. In Japan, use panties. It's the weirdest one I've heard so far. Or is that the most disgusting? What the hell, they're one and the same.
but first one is science finally reaches its potential with a automated cupcake machine.
Automated
Uh,
cupcake machine.
oh my
What?
god.
And actually, Rosen, this is by you, actually, in LA. There's a new cupcake machine at the gourmet bakery, Sprinkles.
Sprinkles cupcakes. I've heard of them.
Sprinkles, which is largely credited for the cupcake craze that swept the U.S. in the past few years, has installed the ATM-like machine outside of its Beverly Hills locations and dubbed it 24-hour Sprinkles.
Get a
Well,
sprinkle,
because
get a
there are those
cupcake.
times where you're just up late and you say, "You know what? Sprinkles." And you go, "Yes," and you wish a place was open that had sprinkles, and now there is. Thank God they will be serving high people for eons. I am happy.
All right. A Sprinkles spokesperson said this automatic cupcake machine dispenses freshly baked cupcakes, cupcake mixes, apparel, and even cupcakes for Fido. In the heart of Beverly Hills, nestled between Sprinkle cupcakes and the brand new Sprinkles ice cream, 24-hour Sprinkles will continually restocked day and night with a variety of freshly baked cupcake flavors.
Huh.
Well, now I
So
heard
now,
ice cream in there. Are they doing like 24-hour ice cream as well?
No, that's Sprinkles is opening a new place called Sprinkles Ice Cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if they did a 24-hour ice cream place, holy shit, all of those pregnant women would be overjoyed.
yeah, you're
Do you
right.
know?
And also, sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Uh, um,
Well,
let's go.
continue.
Let's go to Beverly Hills and get some cupcakes. Uh, and this is where is this at? This is out in the middle. Singapore. Singapore. In Singapore, to get a Coke, there's a vending machine that if you hug it, you get a Coke.
The huggy vending machine.
Yes, if you hug it, you get a vending machine. Get a Coke.
Wow.
Then you hug a vending machine, it dispenses a smaller vending machine. Maybe that dispenses Pez or something.
Way to riff on my mistake.
Or it's like, or what happens if that vending machine was hot and you hug it and be like, oh my god, it's hot, the fried Coke machine. It would pretty much be fried the Coke because you hugged a very hot vending machine.
It's Hug the Coke.
It's actually called Hug Me by Coke, and there's actually a short little video demonstrating how it works. And it's only like
Okay,
24.
yeah, I gotta check this out.
It's only 24 seconds long, but yeah, they demonstrate how it works.
It actually has Hug Me on it.
Yeah.
Vending machines are now getting really pushy. Or huggy, I don't know. These people just look insane. I don't care if it says hug me. Look insane. Oh, there's a couple doing it. No, come on. It's not a person. It's a machine. It doesn't have feelings.
It's like a toy hug me Elmo. It's like a hug me Elmo.
Vending machines do not dream of electric sheep.
Also, I just have a bad thought. I have a bad thought. If they have a hugging vending machine, wouldn't do very nasty things for disturbing stuff?
You
When are they
fucking
gonna have the fuck me vending machines, basically?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Gomer said. I didn't want to say it.
Wouldn't Coke lose a lot of money with this? I mean, not only did they have to invent this hug technology, but they're also giving out free Cokes every single time somebody does it. I mean, is Singapore just not a touchy-feely place? Was this really worth putting so time and effort into it and so much, losing of productivity and... But what's the point of this?
I don't know.
Because it looks neat.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say much, but it's like, really? You want a Coke? Just hug it. Actually, speaking of that kind of technology, do you want a beer? Well, you have to tackle the machine to get one.
Yes.
And this
Oh
is
my god.
this is in Argentina, and there's a beer vending machine, and all you have to do to get it is you gotta tackle it.
Nice.
Wouldn't that cause brain damage more?
I don't
But
know,
wouldn't
but
you be able to sort of get up there that way anyway? If it's like a vending machine, I mean, if you hit any of those machines hard enough, you'll probably get what you need. So one promotes hugging, the other promotes violence. This is a very confused world we live in.
and actually
Good.
this vending machine is I think it's called rug beer because in Argentina and all those countries they promote like rugby, and those rugby players want a beer, they just want to tackle it. And actually, there's another video that attached to it. And it's actually 2 minutes.
God.
It's 2 minutes long though, so
I'll just watch part of it. I'm just so curious.
I don't know. I did not watch it, so I mean, really?
This world is fucked up.
Hey, it's a crazy world we live in.
First ever vending machine that gives rugby players what they want most for doing what they do best. And it's made by Salta Beer. I never heard of Salta Beer. It must be a local beer in Argentina.
You still have to pay money for it, but you have to tackle on the side to see how hard you can get it to get your beer.
Yeah.
Maybe if you need change, just hit check it.
probably. But yeah.
See, that's something I almost kind of wish we had here is beer vending machines.
Yeah.
But then I know
There's
somebody's
actually
gonna
a beer
say
vending
like,
machine.
yeah.
I just
But
realized
then
by
you're
looking
gonna
at
have
the
the
beer.
assholes that take it too far. They get a beer out of the vending machine, go drive, and then we can't have a beer vending machine because people can't do it. See, this is why that's why we can have nice things.
Yeah. Also, did anyone look at the meter? There's actually a rooster on there when the red level, so pretty much meaning you're a cock, and only when you get to the bull, that means you're a bull.
Or would you like to share what I just sent to you?
Oh no, Rosen. Oh no. Oh.
Rosen, what did you do this time?
Oh,
Okay, going back to the fuck me machine that I put out earlier.
oh.
Rosen suggested the name Donkey Punch.
And
What?
oh, I guess if you, I don't but basically if you have not seen the video, if I didn't put in the video here, but it's basically you put your money in, you need to slam it on the side of the machine to get to drop a can of the brew, but you just can't give it a shove. The thing requires a brute force. There's a power meter on the front that lights up to know how tough you are. As long as you reach the chicken level about the halfway up, the beer is yours. But testosterone being what it is, of course, most guys go for the bull level on the top.
Yeah, well, just... Wow.
Yeah. Let's get away from our beverages for a sec and actually go back to Singapore with the Hug Me Coke machine with another vending machine that is actually like a 7-Eleven in Singapore that you get mashed potatoes and gravy out of.
Okay, this
Ew.
doesn't belong in Singapore. This belongs in southern U.S.
Why must we get weird machines?
Would it be in can form though, and would it have caffeine in it?
Well, hell, I got another video attached to it.
I gotta quote Nash. We got video.
34 seconds long, and we're almost done. We're almost done. One last thing, just, yeah, if you want to get mashed potatoes, get it out of the Singapore vending machine.
No.
Oh, it's liquid.
Yeah, it's liquid.
It looks like Clayface taking a piss.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Actually, it looks like the result of the sexual vending machine.
Oh dear God.
God. And I bid you with the weird news is over. Yeah, just think that about that with all these vending machines. Okay, let's see if I can go through this quickly. The top 10 list. The top 10 list. And I've been debating over two lists, and one of them was the top 10 worst pop culture tie-in serials, and the top 10 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that need to be remade, and I decided to go with the top 10 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that need to be remade since the recent remake of Total Recall came out in theaters featuring Colin Farrell. And people are like, we should do some more remakes of Schwarzenegger films.
Is Jingle on the way on that list? Jingle All the Way, what the hell that movie's called?
Wait, let me check really quick. Surprisingly, no.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah. All right, let's just go through it. Number 10, Hercules in New York.
It's only number 10?
Yeah, that's number 10.
Really? Wow.
Hercules
Why
in
don't
New
you link us
York.
to this?
I will provide a link to it very quickly here, so you can follow along with me. Yeah, his first appearance in a movie was Hercules in New York, and I don't know what a remake of that would be like. I mean, I don't know. Number 9, Red Sonja. Sonja.
I could see that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Conan the Barbarian, kind of like sort of schlick. Number 8, Last Action Hero.
Yes. In my opinion, yes.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm actually one of those people that actually enjoy Last Action Hero. On the other hand, though, I do like to see what people can do with a remake if if it's one that might actually need a remake.
Yeah.
So it's
just yeah. And otherwise, just think of Tropic Thunder with a political slant on it. Moving on, number 7, End of Days.
And that should have been made to begin with.
Ollie, this is Schwarzenegger's only supernatural thriller. Moving on, number 6, Junior.
No!
God, no, ever.
Who would you get? I mean, it didn't work, but who would you get to replace Arnold anyway? I mean, you know what? If you ever don't know, just throw Justin Bieber in there.
No. In this list, they mention at the end, the remake, however, has a Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis names all over it.
No.
No. I think the only one that might fit. I don't even know who would fit for the role. I don't think any actor would go for this.
Who knows? Number 5, The Sixth Day. The Sixth Day, number 5.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. I just saw that recently. Number 4, Red Heat.
That one I never saw, so I don't know.
Red Heat is a buddy cop film with Jim Belushi. Arnold Schwarzenegger is this Russian Soviet marksman, and he comes to the U.S. trying to find a killer that came into the U.S. And oddly enough, it's set in Chicago as well.
You can't even do an American accent. How can you do a Russian accent?
If you watch Red Heat, he does a excellent Russian impression. And he actually speaks in Russian too. It's weird when I was watching. I was like, is that him doing Russian? Wow. Number 3, Eraser.
I don't know how much better you could make that. I mean, it wasn't great, but I don't know. I guess you could. I could see that.
Number 2, The Running Man.
God, no. They already tried that. It's called Gamer, and it sucked.
I mean, I could...
unless they want to make it, like, serious or whatever, but I don't know. That's sort of fun. Can't be... I'm good with it.
Yeah. Number 1. Just any thoughts, predictions? Even though you're peeking at it.
I was sort of thinking Jingle All the Way. I was with him there, actually. Jingle All the Way. I think that'd be a good one to remake.
Number 1 is Commando.
What? No. Oh, no.
Apparently, according to this list, they want Commando to be the number 1 Schwarzenegger film to be remake.
How could you make it any better? It's already exactly what it is. No changing required.
Exactly.
It's just an action film. People want to see shit blow up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Say one-liners and just want something. We don't care what it is. It's his daughter. Okay. Just like, no! That's all we need. Good.
Yeah.
That's like the pinnacle Schwarzenegger-Schmaltz film. I mean, how can you remake that?
Exactly. Just he goes on a shooting and killing spree to get her back safe, and but, for modern day audiences, less cheesy one-liners and more Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's awesome.
That was taken.
Yeah, they're doing a sequel to that too. So you got two Commando remakes.
Oh yeah, that's right. And that is, in the quick run, the top 10 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that need to be remade. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, Commando's fine.
Yeah. Do not touch the Commando, or I'll eat you.
I am gonna laugh my ass off when editing this. That is Attack of the Awesome. I'm your host, Scooter Mike. Along with me are my co-hosts, Gomer, Rosenhacker, and Casey K.
Oh yeah.
And special thanks to Doug Walker for appearing on this episode as well.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.
And this is Mike saying, "You've been attacked by the awesome."
He's a maniac, my lover boy maniac. He's a maniac, but I just keep spinning back. He's a maniac, my lover boy maniac. He's a maniac, but I just keep spinning back. He's a maniac, my lover boy maniac. He's a maniac.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo ma. Nope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Whoa.
Here, everybody say something again because people were up there.
Yeah.
Okay, KCK, say something. I did not hear KCK. Okay, Rosenhacker, say
hi?
something.
I think she's a little. She's here.
I
She's
can't
in.
hear Rosenhacker either. What about Scooter Mike?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, that.
There's a leg.
Okay, hold on. Because people are sort of breaking up a bit. I just want to do a quick test with everybody just to make sure I can hear them. Okay, so KCK, go ahead and say something.
Hi?
Okay, good. I can hear you fine. Rosenhacker, go ahead and say something.
Hello.
Okay, good. I can hear
Hello?
you fine. Yeah, I can hear you. Gomer, go ahead and say something.
Sticky Boogie Doog.
Awesome. And Scooter Mike, go ahead and say something.
Nostalgia man.
Okay, good. I think I can hear everybody. I think there's just a slight delay, but I'll work with that because I'm used to talking over people anyway, so it should be okay.
Yeah, that's normal for us anyways.
Okay.
Hey, doing that podcast for 2 years, you get used to it.
Awesome.
All right.
Hold on just 1 second, guys. I got an actual phone call on my end.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh man. Nothing. Me.
And it was a wrong bloody number. Go figure.
Oh, I hate when it happens.
Because somebody got a case of dyslexia and, well, dialed my number instead of somebody else's.
Hello, is this blah blah blah? Oh, that's the wrong number. Hang up, you bastard. Alright. Alright. Wait. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna start at 1, so we got 2 minutes to free talk. Awkward silence.
How's everyone doing?
And my roommate is jealous, by the way.
I bet. I believe it.
I am actually a little warm.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me ask you real quick. Is this live or is
Oh,
this
it's fine.
recorded?
This is recorded. We used to do it live through a stream, but we stopped doing that. So it's recorded. Not live.
Okay. So, yeah, because I can hear people for the most part pretty well. Every once in a while they sort of break up, though. So if I ask to repeat a question, you can probably just edit that part out.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 More awkward silence.
Hey!
Yeah, this is one of those rare weeks where I didn't do a show of my own.
Oh, really?
Mainly because initially I was not planning on getting back until like yesterday at some point, and that really would have done a number for show scheduling and all of that. So had to postpone it. Then come to find out, my dispatcher actually had me drop a relay over towards where my girlfriend lives, and got home admittedly late Friday, but made it home in time to be able to do a show. But I already told Omega we're not going to do a show this week. We'll just wait till next week. So,
Cool. Um,
but
actually, yeah. Actually, it's been a while since. Whoa. Um,
huh?
actually, it's been a while since Doug has been chatting with us because the last time was a year ago, and it was the interview with his brother. So, we got a couple new people on the podcast actually, because since then, two of our co-hosts has dropped, and we kind of added a new one, and we have a guest co-host on this episode. Because obviously Rosenhacker and I have chatted with Doug on the interview, and Gomer is a recent add-in. He's our video game correspondent, and Casey is the guest co-host of the podcast.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Total fangirl as
I'm so sorry.
I think Lady Renee would be the same way at this point.
exactly. But that's okay. It's more fun.
Because I told her last night. I told her last night that we were going to have Doug on the show, and she's like, "Wait, really?"
Like, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's been a minute, so I should just test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2. All right. 5.
Lovely singing voice.
Not as good as you. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move on to the next segment, which is called Around the Web, where we talk about what we've seen around the web.
Although before we go on to the next one,
Wow, that was a bit slow down on my part. Uh-oh. Testing.
Hello. Great. Technical difficulties on the podcast, as usual.
Oh no.
Oh,
I can hear somebody
yeah.
typing.
Thanks, Rosenhacker. Yeah, thanks for that.
All right.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, I think it might be my stupid farmland connection. Every 2 seconds. Yeah, more technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, your connection has too much cheats.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's my connection, so sorry, Mr. and Mrs.
Well, here, how well can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
I heard something.
Everyone keeps breaking up.
that is weird. I've noticed it really bad on yours when you were trying to go into the next segment.
Oh, it was. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I think it's mostly scooter mics. I think that was the one that was bringing up the most. But there was a point where it's like I just couldn't hear a thing.
Yeah, it was
Same.
total silence. Okay, now I think it's better.
Everyone sounds okay now.
Yeah, I think it was.
I can hear it better.
Yeah, it was my end because my crappy little internet just, did something. So, mind you, I live on a farm in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's already in the middle of nowhere, so that's got to be tough.
I mean, it's rare to get internet anywhere in the middle of nowhere on a farm. I'm gonna take that from the top since it kind of broke out. All right. I figure because there was a lot of mouthful of hearing here for people listening, I figure I'm starting to put commercial breaks in. And no, I'm not getting paid for doing this podcast. It's a non-profit podcast.
Oh yeah.
So I'm putting nostalgic commercials in between the show, starting right now. And the one commercial I'm using is this one.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Big Bill Hells.
What the hell?
I like it's uploaded by Pud.
Who would they allow this on TV? Oh my goodness.
You gotta imagine that when someone heard or watched that, it's like as soon as the "fuck you Baltimore" part popped up, they were just like, I want to see where this is going.
I pay attention to commercials much more if they were like this.
I love that it just opens up with "fuck you, Baltimore."
Only bad
have you
thing
driven
is you're gonna have a.
Holy shit!
Only thing is that what happens if you have a Baltimore viewer and someone from Baltimore, Maryland, are watching it commercial and it says.
Oh my god! Yeah, I never. Oh yeah, I'd be like, oh. Wait, all right, so okay, I just wanted to take a short break so I could rest my throat. So wait, all right.
Yay.
That was fun.